Hi, and welcome to Crafts with Ash DIY and Decor. My name's Ashley, and today I am so excited to show you what I put together for my Christmas living room. It is so cozy and festive and warm and snuggly. I absolutely love how it turned out. So if you want to see my Christmas living room, definitely stay tuned. First, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell, and in the drop-down menu, hit all so you're notified about all notifications. I upload a bunch of times a month, and I've uploaded so many Decorate With Me's that I know you're going to get a ton of inspiration and ideas for this holiday season. All right, let's jump right into decorating my living room. Okay, so here's what we're working with. Don't mind the boppy. Okay, so as you can see, lots of reds. I have like the reds, the naturals, and golds going on here. It doesn't look like a lot, but my living room isn't that huge. So, yeah. And then also I'm going to have a nativity set, which I have not pulled out yet. The bin is up. I just haven't taken the statues out. And then this sign I made last year, it's in a DIY video. I'll go ahead and link it down below. If you're interested, it does light up. I love it. So we're going to start with the mantle first. I always start with the mantle, and the tree's going to go right here. I just haven't done it yet, but I feel like that needs to be the last thing to go up, and I'm just going to work on the mantle, and the whole rest of the room. So without further ado, let's get started. So funny story, I actually decorated the mantle once and recorded it and everything for the video, and my garland completely fell down. So the footage you're gonna see is me decorating it the original time, the first time. But I'm going to show you how I ended up actually hanging the garland so it actually stayed. I had so much trouble with command hooks. I just have to learn that it's just not going to, they're just not going to work. So here is what I ended up doing. Okay, so real quick, I want to show you what I did. So I put nails, I put 4. I should probably add one right here, but it actually is laying okay. But anyways, I put nails in the back, okay? And then I just took wire. Oh, I'm trying to get it to focus. I wrapped it and then wrapped it, and oh my gosh, this is not going anywhere. You know what? I think I am gonna add a 5th one right there just to give it more stability. But oh my goodness, such a relief. Now, I probably should have gotten thicker wire, but I didn't want it to get in the way of all the stuff that's going to go on top. So, but look how nice. Yeah. I think I am going to go ahead and add another, just why not? I mean, I might as well. I have the stuff. So, anyways, so there's a solution for you if your command hooks aren't working like mine weren't, because it really is a headache. All right, so now I have to decorate the whole thing over again. So I highly recommend that wire method because I have not had a problem, and I felt more comfortable redecorating it. Like, I didn't feel like I had to be very careful, because if I pushed down too hard, the command hooks were gonna fall or anything. So it was so much easier, and just, I'm so glad that I did that because it's just a relief. And now I know that the whole thing's not going to fall. So I'm going to first start off this garland. Of course, I put it up and I fluffed it and everything. But I'm going to go in with this burlap ribbon that I got last year. Everything you're going to see is from last year. And I'm just kind of doing the loop and tuck method. And I started at the bottom in the back of the garland. And as you can see, I'm kind of just looping it around one of the branches. And the trick to this is you want to go as deep into the garland as possible, so as far back as you can. And then you can see that I'm fluffing out these little loops, so I'm going to fluff as I go as well. And you just want to make sure that they're kind of evenly spaced. So I'm going to go ahead and do this throughout the entire garland. Next, I'm going to go in with some sparkly ribbon, and I cut these into smaller sections. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wrap it going the opposite direction. And as you can see, I'm going to wrap it around one of the branches, and then I kind of twist it around 2 branches. So just to give it kind of more stability. And I'm going to do this going all the way down, but I'm going to go opposite direction. So as you can see, I went from down up to the left. So now I'm going to go the opposite direction, and that way it looks like it's all weaved in and out of my garland. Now, I did not measure these pieces. I apologize. I don't know how long they are, but just kind of use your judgment and kind of see how far or how long you need them. Okay, now I'm going to go in with these big ornaments, and I'm going to put one on either end. And I like to do this because it kind of just gives, I don't know, just more visual interest, and it kind of brings it all together. Then on top of those, I actually have like a little bell, little cluster that I'm going to go ahead and hang on the top of each one of those as well. So you're going to see that my theme is the golds and the reds and the naturals. And so all of these ornaments I either got from Hobby Lobby or Ollie's. So I've just kind of collected them all year last year. And but I really love this color scheme. I think it's gorgeous. So once I got my big bulbs on, I'm just going to go through and randomly place other ornaments. Now, for me personally, I like it so the ornaments are tucked in. I don't like them hanging. So you're going to see that I kind of push them in to the greenery around the garland. That's just my personal preference, but you can do whatever you like. Now, once my garland is hung, I'm going to go ahead and go in with these stocking hangers. Now, I got these from Hobby Lobby last year. It was a 4-pack for $10, and I was looking for something that I could hang my stockings from, but there was nothing on top. So, like, they aren't like the regular stocking holders with like a snowman or something on top of it. And that's because I'm going to be decorating the top of my mantle, so I didn't want to take away from the top of the mantle. So I'm just going to evenly place them, and this year we have 4. So next I have these little wreaths that I made to go on top of these thrift flip candle holders. These were actually lamp bases, but I painted them in order to become like big oversized candle holders. So I'm just going to go ahead and put one around each one of these battery operated lights, and then stick the candle holders all the way in the corner. Now I'm going to take these trees that I got from Menards last year, and I love these because I like how it brings in the red on top. You're going to see I'm going to put in the nativity set next, and it's all white, and I just felt like it was it just needed like a pop of color. You can also see, I apologize I lost the footage, but I also put my sign up, the "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him," and then I also plugged it in as well, and I love how twinkly it is. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put up my nativity set. And something about this nativity is my mom actually made this, and she has one set, I have a set, and my sister has a set, and she made all 3. So it's something very special to me, so I like to include it every year. So now that the top is done, I'm gonna go ahead and add my stockings. I got these 2 years ago from Michael's, like their end of season sale. And I don't know, I just fell in love with this striped, like burlap and red striped pattern. So that's kind of what kicked it off for me to design my whole living room color scheme over or around these stockings. Now moving down to the bottom, I'm going to take my gold lanterns and I'm simply going to put a battery operated light in them, and then I'm just going to put some ornaments in the bottom of it just to kind of bring in the red and gold in the ornaments. And I made the bottom of my fireplace very simple this time. Last year I did do a little bit more, but I just liked the simplicity of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add these ornaments in, and then add these lanterns to the right side of my fireplace. Next to the other side, I'm going to add this gorgeous sleigh with this floral arrangement. I got this entire thing, lights included, from TJ Maxx. It was a little pricey, but I really loved how it looked, and it lights up and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to stick that on the other side. Okay, moving along to the TV stand. Now, this one I did use command hooks, and it actually worked. It actually stayed up. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if the command hooks just don't work on my mantle itself. But I'm going to go ahead and put my garland up, and then I'm going to go ahead and fluff it. Now, this is the first time I'm actually decorating this TV stand. Last year we had a different one, but I love how it came out. Now I'm going to go in with this banner that I got from Michael's a couple years ago, and I absolutely love it because it says "Believe in the Magic of Christmas," and I love anything that says believe or magic when it comes to Christmas, because why not? It's just so fun and magical. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this banner on the front of this garland, and I'm going to just kind of use the branches to attach it to the garland. Now, I wanted this to look like this was weaved in and out of the garland as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of, I don't know, just kind of position my branches so it looks poofy, but just kind of weaved. I don't know. You can see what I'm doing here. But I love this banner. I think it is perfect for this space, and I just think that it's just so magical. So real quick, I do want to take this opportunity to introduce myself and welcome you to my channel. Like I said, my name's Ashley. I am a wife and a mother of two, a 5-year-old and a 1-month-old, and I am so excited to be bringing you all this holiday content. If you like decorate with me's, room refreshers, room makeovers, DIYs, home decor ideas, then this is definitely the channel for you. So stick around with me and subscribe. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you love what you see. I would really appreciate it because it really helps my channel to grow. Okay, so once my banner was in place, I just went in and put some ornaments kind of randomly around it to tie in the ornaments from my garland, and then the tree at the end as well, which you're going to see me put up. So I'm just going to quickly go through, and again, I'm going to kind of tuck them because I don't like them really hanging. So I'm just going to go in and tuck them around my garland. Now that that's decorated, let's light it up. To the top of my TV stand, I'm going to add these gorgeous mercury glass trees that I got from Menards last year, and they are so pretty when you add a battery operated candle inside of it. I love it. Okay, moving to the shelves, I'm going to go ahead and add this like decorative gift box that I got from Hobby Lobby last year, just right on top. And then to the bottom, I'm going to add these gold trees that I actually got in the Target dollar spot this year, but I thought it was perfect to bring in the gold from the room. And then to the side, I have my blanket basket. So I went ahead and pulled out a kind of like furry brown blanket and then added this Rae Dunn striped pillow on top. For the couch, I'm going to add these white, fluffy, very comfortable pillows on either side. And I believe I got these either at TJ Maxx or Home Goods last year. I apologize, I don't really remember. Next, I'm going to add these Joy pillows, and I thought these were perfect because those are actually burlap. It's not really white, so it ties in like the naturals of this room. And I got these at either TJ Maxx or Home Goods last year. Then I'm going to add this red blanket. It's actually a Valentine's Day blanket, but we love these blankets around here. They're just so cozy and so comfortable. So I definitely like to keep one on the couch so it's nice and close, so if we lay down, we can just grab it. And then on top of that, I'm going to add this beautiful striped pillow, and it kind of sparkles a little bit. I don't know if you can really tell, but I'm going to go ahead and put that on top of my blanket. And that is my couch. It's just very simple, but I have like a little obsession with pillows. All right, moving on to the end tables, I'm going to add this placemat, and I think I found those at Home Goods. These striped trees, I could not believe that I found these at Menards, and they match perfectly into the room. Then I'm just going to add this gold deer that I got from the Dollar Tree with a little tea light candle, and that's it. I don't like to really put a lot on these tables because we do use them and they kind of get messy, so I just keep it very simple. I did the same thing on the other side as well. Moving on to this little tray table behind the couch, this is all things Santa. So this is themed for Santa. I found this milk and cookie sign years ago, probably at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to add that to one side. This Santa and me picture is so cute and so fun. And it has my daughter, her very first Christmas with Santa. Then this Nutcracker countdown, I went ahead and added to the middle. And my daughter loves changing the numbers every day. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the plate she made for Santa's cookies right in the middle. And then this next piece is actually a DIY made last year, but I'm actually going to turn it around so the print is not showing, but that's going to represent the milk, of course. And then just to give a little treat, or the illusion of a little treat, I'm going to take these gingerbread ornaments and stick them right on top of the plate. And that completed the top. I just kind of left this simple, yet I think it's so fun. To the bottom, I'm going to add this Rae Dunn ornament piece right into the middle to kind of hide the Echo too, the Alexa. And then, of course, we have to add Santa's boots to one side. And then to the other side, I'm going to add this sleigh that I got from Target Dollar Spot last year. And I just added some gold and red ornaments inside to tie in all those colors. And that's it. This shelf is complete. Now, I lost the footage of me actually decorating the blanket ladder, but it's pretty simple. I just added 2 blankets, and then I kind of just put together some bulbs to the side and just hung them. Now, I'm going to apologize for the lighting coming up. It was starting to get a little darker, and even though my ring light is on, it's just kind of dark, so I truly apologize. But now it's time to decorate the tree. So I love this tree. I got it last minute last year from Facebook Marketplace. It's gorgeous. I just absolutely love it. So I'm going to take that same ribbon that I used on my mantle, and I'm going to do the loop method. This time I'm going down at an angle. Now I am one of those, I don't decorate the back of the tree. So what I'm going to do is actually, when I get to the back of the tree, I'm just going to pull it tightly around and not like loop it or anything. And then that way I can still bring it to the front and still do my loops. So you can see that I'm going in at an angle and going downwards. And I'm just making sure that all my sections are even as I keep going down. So obviously I ran out there, and then I had to add another one, which was fine because it camouflaged it perfectly. You would never know that those are 2 strands put together. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue that all the way down. Next, I'm going to go in with that red sparkly ribbon, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to start at the top and then work my way down, and I'm making sure to crisscross over the burlap ribbon that's already on there as well. And then again, I'm going to make sure that my sections are even, and don't forget, you want to loop it as far back into the tree on the branch as possible, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do this until the entire tree is wrapped. Now I'm going to go in with this little small banner that I got at Hobby Lobby 2 years ago, and it just says joy to the world, and I thought it was so cute just to go ahead and stick in the front of my tree just to give it some more visual interest, and of course it matches everything perfectly as well. So again, I'm going to use the branches and kind of just push it in so it looks like it's weaved in and out, and I really loved how this looked. Now I'm going to go in with my gold and red bulbs, and I'm just going to randomly place them everywhere. I have different sizes, so you know how this works. You just decorate the tree. Last year, I also bought these really cute burlap and red candy canes, so I'm just going to go ahead and put those on my tree as well. And I didn't overdo it with this tree. I think that less is more because I love the tree itself. I think it's gorgeous and just beautiful. So I just made sure not to put too much over the tree, but I still really loved how it came out. All right, next I'm going to give it a quick vacuum underneath, and then we're going to go ahead and add in the skirt, the tree skirt, and you're going to see that it does match the stockings. And I got, like I said, I got the stockings and the tree skirt like 2 years ago after Christmas, and they were cheap because it was a big sale at Michael's. Now, to the top of the tree, at this point I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was just going to leave it because I was going to try to shop around for a star, and I couldn't really find one that I loved. Last year I just added a bow on top, but I really missed it being lit up on the top, so I wanted to change that a little bit. But I ended up adding a red star, and I took it off of my kitchen tree, and I loved how it looked. So after the star went on, my living room is complete, and now it's time for the final reveal. What do you think? I am absolutely obsessed with how my living room came out. I think it's gorgeous. I love the golds and the reds and how it sparkles, and it's so cozy and fun and warm and very Christmassy, that's for sure. You're gonna have to let me know down in the comments what you think of my Christmas living room. Also, let me know, have you started decorating yet? And if so, how do you decorate for Christmas? What colors do you use? What theme do you go with? I'd love to know. I like to gather a ton of ideas, so definitely let me know down in the comments what you're thinking this year. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified anytime I upload new videos. Then also don't forget to give this video a like if you loved what you saw today. I would truly appreciate it. I hope you got a ton of inspiration and ideas on how you can decorate for Christmas this year. And hey, until I see you again, I'll decorate with you soon. Bye!